When most people think about Grand Theft Auto, they think about massive open worlds, unforgettable characters, elaborate heists, and cities that feel alive. They think about Tommy Vercetti taking over Vice City, CJ returning to Los Santos, Nico Bellic chasing the American dream, or Michael, Franklin, and Trevor pulling off billion-dollar robberies. But before any of that existed, there was GTA 1. A simple top-down crime game released in 1997. At first glance, it looks nothing like the modern Grand Theft Auto games we know today. The graphics are primitive. The controls feel dated. The story is minimal. And the cities seem tiny compared to the worlds Rockstar creates now. Yet without GTA 1, there would be no GTA 3. No Vice City. No San Andreas. No GTA 4. No GTA 5. And no GTA 6. This is the complete story of GTA 1, the game that started one of the biggest franchises in gaming history. To understand GTA 1, we need to go back to the mid-1990s. At the time, a Scottish studio called DMA Design, now known as Rockstar North, was working on a project called Race and Chase. The idea was simple. Players would either be police officers chasing criminals or criminals trying to escape police. But during testing, something unexpected happened. Players weren't interested in following the rules. Instead of playing as responsible police officers, they spent their time crashing cars, causing chaos, and experimenting with the game world. The developers noticed something important. People were having far more fun breaking the rules than following them. Instead of fighting this behavior, DMA Design embraced it. The focus shifted away from law enforcement and toward criminal freedom. That decision changed gaming forever. Race and Chase slowly evolved into Grand Theft Auto. When GTA 1 launched in 1997, it immediately stood out from almost every other game available. Most games asked players to become heroes. Grand Theft Auto asked players to become criminals. You stole cars, completed illegal jobs, ran from police, and created as much chaos as possible. This made the game incredibly controversial. Parents criticized it. Politicians discussed it. News organizations covered it. Some people believed the game glorified crime. Others argued it was simply entertainment. Regardless of which side people supported, everyone was talking about GTA. Ironically, that controversy helped make the game successful. Many players first heard about Grand Theft Auto because someone was complaining about it. The more attention it received, the more curious people became. Looking back today, the controversy almost seems funny. Compared to modern GTA games, GTA 1 feels remarkably tame. But in 1997, it was considered shocking. One of the most important things GTA 1 introduced was freedom. Modern gamers take open-world freedom for granted. In 1997, it was revolutionary. Most games forced players through strict levels and objectives. GTA 1 gave players an entire city. Actually, 3 cities. Liberty City, Vice City, and San Andreas. If those names sound familiar, that's because they would eventually become some of the most famous locations in gaming history. The versions found in GTA 1 were much simpler than the detailed worlds we know today. But the foundations were already there. Liberty City served as the game's starting location. A dense urban environment filled with traffic and criminal opportunities. Vice City introduced a different atmosphere and layout. And San Andreas became the final city players unlocked as they progressed. Nobody in 1997 could have predicted how important these locations would become. Yet Rockstar had already planted the seeds for the future. The mission structure was also very different from modern GTA games. There were no cinematic cutscenes. No emotional character arcs. No elaborate storylines. Most missions came through payphones scattered throughout the city. You answered the phone, received instructions, completed the objective, and collected your reward. The jobs themselves usually involved criminal activities. Stealing vehicles, transporting goods, eliminating targets, causing destruction. The storytelling was simple, but the gameplay was surprisingly effective. The real appeal wasn't the missions themselves. It was the freedom surrounding them. Players could complete objectives, or ignore them entirely. They could explore the city, experiment with vehicles, create police chases, or simply drive around causing chaos. This freedom became the foundation for every GTA game that followed. Another feature that began in GTA 1 was the wanted system. Today, it's one of gaming's most recognizable mechanics. Commit crimes. Police respond. Commit more crimes. The response escalates. While GTA 1's version was much simpler than modern entries, the basic formula already existed. The game world reacted to player behavior. That may seem normal now. In 1997, it was remarkably advanced. The same can be said for vehicle theft. The franchise is literally named after stealing cars. And from the beginning, vehicles were central to the experience. Players could steal almost any vehicle they encountered. Different cars offered different handling characteristics. Some were fast. Others were durable. Learning which vehicles worked best became part of mastering the game. Many modern GTA mechanics trace their origins directly back to these early systems. But GTA 1 wasn't just important because of what players could see. It also contained hidden details and early examples of Rockstar's creative identity. Even in 1997, the cities featured satirical advertisements, fictional businesses, and humorous references. Most players never noticed them because they were focused on missions and driving. Yet these small details revealed something important. Rockstar wasn't simply building a crime game. They were creating a parody of modern society. This approach would later become one of the franchise's defining characteristics. The radio stations, fake brands, television programs, and social commentary seen in later games all began with ideas first explored in GTA 1. Naturally, the game also developed its own myths and legends. Players searched for hidden secrets. Rumors spread about secret locations, special vehicles, and hidden content. Most of these stories turned out to be false. But they revealed something that would become a major part of GTA culture. Players loved exploring Rockstar's worlds. They loved searching for mysteries. They loved speculating about hidden secrets. That tradition continues to this day. Looking back, one of the most fascinating aspects of GTA 1 is how many features were ahead of their time. The living city environment. The dynamic police response system. The player freedom. The multiple city structure. The emergent gameplay. The satirical world building. These ideas became industry standards years later. But GTA 1 was already experimenting with them in 1997. The graphics may look primitive now, but the design philosophy was remarkably forward-thinking. Perhaps the biggest misconception about GTA 1 is that it's simply an outdated relic. A historical curiosity. A game that matters only because it came first. The reality is very different. Many of the features that define modern Grand Theft Auto were already present. Open-world exploration. Vehicle theft. Police chases. Criminal progression. Player freedom. Living cities. Emergent gameplay. Rockstar spent decades refining these ideas, but the blueprint existed from the beginning. That's why GTA 1 remains so important. It wasn't just the first Grand Theft Auto. It was the foundation of everything that followed. Without GTA 1, there would be no Liberty City as we know it. No Vice City. No San Andreas. No GTA Online. And no GTA 6. The entire franchise can trace its roots back to a simple realization made during development. Players were having more fun creating chaos than following the rules. Instead of preventing that behavior, Rockstar built an entire franchise around it. Today, Grand Theft Auto stands as one of the most successful entertainment properties ever created. Its games sell hundreds of millions of copies. Its trailers break records. Its releases become global events. Yet despite all the technological advances, all the massive budgets, and all the modern innovations, the heart of Grand Theft Auto remains surprisingly familiar. A city. A stolen vehicle. A criminal opportunity. A police chase. And the freedom to decide what happens next. That formula began in 1997 with GTA 1. And nearly 30 years later, the gaming world is still feeling its impact.